Hello, gorgeous, beautiful human being. Welcome to Chydiaries. My name is Chi. I am a Nigerian YouTuber, hairstylist, entrepreneur, just all the year ranks. So this video is going to be how I created this hairstyle. It's a knotless individual braids at the back, knotless box braid, and then feeding cornrows in the front like a tribal braid, called tribal braid, knotless braid mixture hairstyle for my cuteness. Look at her, like she loved the hair, and this is how I made it. So I used darling superstar braiding hair, which is very common in Nigeria, one of the most common braiding hairs in Nigeria, and I cut it twice. That's into 4 pieces. In Nigeria we call that cut 4. Okay, and then I plucked the hair to uneven the ends. If you don't know how to do this, I have a video of where I showed how, like, 3 different ways to pull the ends of your hair extension for beginners. I have that video. If you're interested in just seeing like the braiding hairs we have in Nigeria and their price range, I also have a video on that in my Nigerian salon series. I might leave the link in the description, but if I forget and someone mentions it, then of course I will remember and put it. But I want to make the brick pattern sectioning. Okay, so to start off, first of all, I share the back section. I want 4 sections at the back. I share it into 2 first and then 1/2 into 2. I have noticed that sharing hairs in 2s makes it easier to get equal sections. So if I want to part a hair into 8 lines, like the whole head into all back of 8, I would part the hair in the middle from the front to the back to give me 2 sections. Then I will part one of those half into 2 and the half into 2. I noticed that saves, like, it helps you. It is the easiest way to get equal sections. I promise you, I am telling you from experience. Share into 2 and share into 2 and share into 2 if you are doubting for a second that you will get equal sections. So let's not digress. Coming back to the topic at hand, let me just explain the knotless braid section for people who are not sure of what it is and how it is done. So knotless braid is actually like a box braid, individual braid that has like no knots at the end, so it can wind 360 degrees from the day you make the hair. So that makes it super non-painful compared to the knotless hair, where if you bend it over and get to a knot, if you keep pulling the hair in that direction, you're going to be feeling pain. That's what makes our hair hot. But with this one, it is so much easier. Like, the pain is about 40% compared to 100% of the pain of a braids with knots. And then it almost looks as if you're braiding your natural hair continuously without it showing like a very clear demarcation between your hair and the hair extension. So it looks more like your hair braided. You get what I mean? Like, it's not bulky at the base, so it looks like you just made individual braids with your own hair. It's light, it looks lighter, but I have had clients complain that it gets old fast, and I think this is just because you have a lot of scalp showing, and when your scalp is showing, any small adjustment at the base will be very obvious. Anyway, for the brick pattern layering, as you can see, when I am making the next section, the first line is going to be on top of the middle of the previous one, just like a brick wall. So if I have 4 the first time, the next one I'm mostly going to have 6, because, like, I don't know how to, you get what I mean now. Like the previous section, when you're making the next row, the first box is going to be from the middle of the previous box to more than it, just from the middle of the previous box. That way you're going to have your bricks format. And again, why we prefer this is that, 1, it makes the hair look fuller. It makes your braids look fuller than it is, because when you look, like, you don't have one braid layered on top of another. So once you look at the scalp, you can almost see all the hair, all the strands filling in every space. Like, you see this one I am making, it is going to lie down perfectly between the 2 previous braids down. You can see it is in the middle of the 2 underneath it, so it is going to fill in, like, cover up a lot of the scalp and make the hair look fuller. than it actually, like, it gives the illusion of a fuller braid. And number two, brick pattern or brick pattern of sectioning hair is also going to help you to be able to pack your hair flat, because almost every hair strand has a section where it can lie to the scalp. When you pack the hair, you won't have braids sticking on top of each other, especially close to your roots. So the hairs are going to like lie down flat on your scalp, because you have arranged them in a way that every braid has space directly underneath it to lie down on the scalp, whether underneath or above it, whichever way you are packing your hair. Your braids can lie flat when you pack them. Can you remember, like, days back, let me just speak for us here in Nigeria, when your braids, we used to quantify how beautiful your braids look in relation to how full it looked. Like, the fuller the braids, the better. And that was why, like, any tiny mistake of having water or even just any form of moisture in your head, it will result to annoying oozing smell because of the amount of braiding hair, and like fresh air doesn't find a way to your scalp at all, like at all. And when you pack your hair and it's very full, oh my god, your hair is so nice, it's so full, it's so full. And now the trend has changed. We are now going knotless, trying to make the scalp look as if it's breathing, and then we are stepping away from overly full braiding patterns, or we just want hairs that look natural, almost as if our hairs grew like that, like from our scalp. We're going away from the too much fullness to natural looking hairs. Like, who can tell? I pity for somebody that is crazy about like trends and meeting up with trends. You'll be switched around like a flag, just be waving. What is a flag? A flag has direction. You'll be like a scalar quantity that is just flying around like a mad person. Mad people don't fly around. Like a particle that is just confused and lost. Like, just imagine the switch over. Trends can really just fall your leg. Today everybody's facing you, and then tomorrow everybody's facing you, and the next tomorrow everybody's facing here, running like zombies. Don't be a zombie, oh. If you're following a trend, let it be because you sincerely enjoy it. If you keep jumping from trend to trend, today you're green, tomorrow you're yellow, tomorrow, like, trend, it can disappoint somebody. As I was saying, I actually recorded this voice note before and it disappeared. So, and that one was sweet. My voice was sweet there. I was all nice and feeling myself, and I was talking sweet things. And time for me to save it, I just made one backhand mistake, just one button. I misyan and pressed it twice instead of once, and everything disappeared, and I had to start over. Oh boy, I'm just letting out the little frustration that wanted to build up. I was like, well, whenever you do something the second time, you do it better, so hopefully I will do it better this time. I remember that time I explained knotless braid, I've done this, and I explained brick layering, I've done it, and oh shit, I cannot remember what else I explained. But if you have any question, again, when you see me pushing my baby's hair like that, guys, this video is ×2 the normal speed. That was a gentle movement, but because I fast forward the video, it looked as if I'm almost boxing her head. Please don't feel bad, she's fine. That was a gentle movement, but because I am fast forwarding the video, it like when I edit it and watch it, I'll be like, God, it looks as if I'm killing this baby. But please don't worry, she's fine. And that movement was gentle. You just see it in twice or more of the speed I actually do it with, so it looks as if, oh boy, just imagine you just raise your hand and caress somebody's cheeks. There's a speed you can play that in, and it will look as if you gave that person a resounding slap or a punch, like, you get what I mean. Please. So, did I explain this? Braid 4 times, and then, oh shit. So I braid the hair 2 circles. Let's see if I can have one more so that I will explain. I sincerely cannot remember what I did in the previous video, in the previous voice note, and this one. So let me just explain knotless box braid, how it's done again. So I braid the hair 2 circles. 2 circles is when I move my left hand and my right hand. That's 1. I move my left and my right, that is 2. And then on the next circle I add a piece of hair 4 times, and then I'm done. Watch here, left and right, 1 circle, left and right, 2 circle, then I add 1, add 2, add 3, and add 4, and then I start braiding the hair down. Thank God I remembered on the last one in case I didn't explain. So for the front part, I am going to share her head into 2, her hair into 2. Now guys, let me tell you what I will do differently if I am to repeat this hair on my gorgeous niece again. You see these 2 braids I have in the middle? I will just make you one. I was just obsessed with how perfect I got the center braid, the center line. And you know, once you have a perfect center line, you have to take a little hair from the left and then from the right to make that center braid, and it is going to cover that beautiful line in the middle that you made. I wasn't ready to cover that line, so I decided to just make 2 braids, one on either side of my beautiful middle pattern. Last moment I changed my mind on this style, but make 1 braid. I think it is finer. It's going to make the face a little bit more narrow and long and cute, or whatever illusion that looks like. So something else I am going to do is that when I made the braids that came to the front, after this one I just made one that goes like curved down and to the back. What I would have done that I think is really cute and is actually more friendly on the edges, especially if your baby is having receding edges, or like her edges are still growing in, or they are breaking off, like my niece's own. They are not yet very full. Some of them were like they broke off and it's coming back. Now what I would have done is to braid the hair straight down. Anyway, let's just chill until I get to that part of the video so that you will understand for sure what I am saying. So for here, this is the second braid in the middle, and anyway, because it was late when I finished this hairstyle, I switched from the vibe I wanted like a Fulani vibe. I wanted to accessorize her hair with those middle pieces that will hang in the middle braid at the center of her forehead. But because I went and made two braids in the middle of the head, I was just thinking, which of them am I going to add that center piece that's supposed to fall directly in the middle of the forehead? I messed, no, it got me confused, and I now had to switch. And even though I used like a tribal bead, like a wooden bead for her accessory, and I went and used normal plastic, not those children packer, for the middle. And if I didn't do that and I had one braid in the middle, I would have accessorized it to give me like tribal vibe. I would sew in cowries on her hair, like those plastic cowries, and then the wooden beads, and then that center piece on the forehead. And damn, anywhere she passes, people are going to be staring at her hair. It is still appropriate, and it tells a story, and it's just interesting. We are Nigerians, so you know, as Africans, we represent. So what I was saying was that I would have switched it off and had just one braid from here coming in. This style is beautiful, don't misunderstand me. I'm just saying, if I'm to repeat this hairstyle on her, this is what I will do next. I will make only one braid coming to the front from this side, and then the second one is going to come from the middle braid in the center of her head. It will come down to the side of her face to meet the first one I made here, and that is going to lay over her that most delicate part of our front edges, where if your hair is cutting from the front, it's most likely from there, like on top of your eyebrows. The hair will just slip over it and give that her edges time to grow, because if you notice from this side, that section is just open and vulnerable. So except your child has full edges that don't have any problem, then this style is you will rock it. Yeah, it's going to be nice. But I just feel if I'm going to do this hairstyle again, that's how I will. But I am likely never ever going to do it again, because I do not see her often enough to make as much hair as I like. I am never going to repeat any hairstyle again. I save hairstyles I am going to make on her. I am never repeating anyone 2 times. There is no enough time for that nonsense in life. I want to be able to make new fresh new hairstyles every time I see her. Understand me? So this one is done. We can make tribal braids again, and that's an adjustment I will make, you know. You get me? I wanted to sincerely make all the hair to be knotless braid. See how airy and like the hair wouldn't, it would have just been like scanty enough but yet beautiful and gorgeous. Like it would have been scanty enough but fine. Look at her scalp down there. Okay, this is the braid I'm talking about. You see the way I'm shifting her edges? I would have just made a braid come straight down. No, this curve wouldn't have happened to the back. Just from the center down. Just imagine how, like, imagine the style on her face right now with the blue hair extension running down from the center of the face downwards to meet the braids that is coming to the front already. But because of this sharp curve I made here, if you don't have front hair, don't even go near that style because it's going to look as if the braid is at the center of your head in the back. So what I mean, if you're struggling with your edges or your baby's edges, just braid this one straight down to meet these two braids, and then you will make this one just one, so that in total you will have two braids to the side. I have never seen someone making 3 braids to the front before. I've actually never seen a picture of that. It's either 1 or 2. Starting a trend will not be bad, but that's what I would have done. Like from here, I will just take it straight down. Can you imagine the style? But just look at it. Can you imagine the style? That it would have been so much cuter. Ooh. You see this sharp bend here? If you don't have front hair, can you see how oh my god. Guys, I don't know what to do to myself. If I were to be a child around me doing this kind of mess up, I would have spanked myself. Like, I have just repeated the mistake I made previously again. After all my voice notes, instead of just clicking okay, I went and went back. I went and clicked back and everything disappeared. Now, this is second round. After all my explanations that time, now I have to redo it. Guys, see, a summary of what I said here was, don't even know plenty things. I said braid this braid down. I hope I said it previously, and then oh god, I cannot remember everything I said before. This thing is just annoying. It's not fair. Anyway, this side I braided it round you see in the video. And then guys, I also remember I pleaded with you people to please watch my ads, because when you watch my ads, that is how I make money. That is how your favorite YouTubers make money. Please don't skip all the ads. Take that time that an ad is playing, run and go and drink water. When you come back, then you can just continue watching. Go and drink water or go and pee. Don't be fast forwarding don't be skipping all the ads, so that I can make some money. If you're in a hurry, like you just want quick inspiration for your baby's hair, you cannot watch the ad, I understand. Or like you're not that patient, just leave a thumbs up for me. Share the video to your friend on WhatsApp. Just send it to her WhatsApp. Like a friend that has a little girl that likes fine hair for her kids, just send it now. Everybody will like this hair. It's cute. Share it. It's going to help YouTube to be, oh, this video, maybe there's something interesting here. Let's show it to other people with like other people that watch this type of videos, mostly mothers that have been blessed especially to have daughters, to have little girls around them. If you have a little girl around you, you're blessed, and you're lucky. So just share, be nice. It's going to help me grow, and of course I want to grow now. Give a thumbs up for my cute niece that sat through this hair, although she has been worrying me. Like 2 days before we made the hair, I loosed and washed her hair, and she was telling me, Auntie Chi, you said you're going to make my hair, and you said you're going to put beads, and you said you're going to pack it and put ribbon, and you have not made my hair, and you have not put beads, and you have not. I said, don't worry, tomorrow I'll make your hair. Because if I come to my shop and I have clients, I will just wait until when I'm free to make her hair, and then she will just be staring at me like, you will not make my hair today, night to reach again. And now it's getting late, like it's getting dark, and we are still making her hair. So please just leave a thumbs up in encouragement for my sweet Ada. Oh god, I can't wait for her to grow and come and watch these videos and see where her auntie is making her shine. Auntie is making her shine, baby. Fine, baby. Guys, please leave a thumbs up, watch the ads if you can, share with your friends that have girls around them. And when you're braiding this hair, braid it down. Don't braid it to the back the way I did, unless your baby has 100% of edges, front edges. That style is like braiding it down is more friendly for your edges. It is going to lay over that most delicate part nicely until the hair grows in back. That's just a little adjustment I think you should make if your edges are still being pampered because of they are not yet completely there. So let me try and just stop talking now without deleting the whole audio. I'll just play some music. Let's be watching. I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Leave me any comment, question, and anything you like. Okay? Okay, beautiful human being. Okay, gorgeous girl, gorgeous lady, gorgeous woman. See, if you have a little girl, you're blessed. I envy you. I envy you. God, one day. But thank God I have my niece and all my clients that are girls, little girls. I have special love for them because they are sweet, like cutest thing ever. Cutest, cute. Don't call me cute. Don't call me cute.